Hi, I'm Pat Rumsey from San Diego, California. I'd have to say that what first attracted me to UCLA Anderson's MBA program was the people. The students from day one have been both incredibly fun and rewarding to be around. I've just learned so much through osmosis and getting to learn from their experiences. And don't even get me started on the faculty. They are just so incredibly impressive as well with their diversity and their breadth of knowledge and the passion that they come to the classroom every day with. So those are the two things that really got me interested in UCLA. I think one of the most meaningful parts of my experience at Anderson has definitely been the networking and the development of relationships with students and faculty that will last a lifetime and that I already treasure and know that I'll continue to hold dear. But the ability to come together with so many people from different professional and cultural backgrounds in a short amount of time was a really valuable thing. And especially through COVID, it just was really, I think, important and valuable to be able to continue to build relationships and continue to develop socially and professionally through such a difficult time. Now that I've earned my MBA through UCLA Anderson, I'm planning to use my education to help me successfully and hopefully smoothly make the pivot from a career as a military officer into one in the civilian sector that is admittedly going to be pretty unrelated from what I've been doing in the past. And it's a pretty scary or kind of anxiety filled time in an officer's life when you do make that jump out of the military into the unknown. But I feel very confident that UCLA has given me both the network that I need to be able to do that, as well as the skills to be able to add a lot of value to whatever company I'm lucky enough to join once I'm done. If I could acknowledge everyone that helped me during my time at Anderson to get through the finish line, that would be a really long list just because, doing an MBA is something that nobody can do on their own, especially when you're working full time. So I'm very appreciative for everybody that I had in my corner, particularly my Global Access Program family. And that starts with our advisor, Paulo de Resende, who was such an incredibly gifted mentor that put in as much time as it took to be able to extract or impart maximum value during the experience for us. And we're I think all very thankful for the dedication that he had to our capstone. And then also our fellow Hadley Stork. She was a past graduate from Anderson. She was volunteering her time to be able to kind of usher along the next generation of GAP graduates. And I know I speak for my whole team when I say that we couldn't have done it without her, and her expertise and her wisdom was instrumental throughout the process. And then the core cadre, my team, my family, they were more than I could have ever asked for. And they helped me to grow so much, both personally and professionally. And I wanted to give a big shout out to both Pooja Dadanya, Pri Tawari, Rob Furs, and Ed Shea. I will forever remember and cherish our time together. And, if we could do another global access program together, and I'd do it in a heartbeat, even though it was a busy time, you guys made it so incredibly rewarding and, dare I say, fun.